from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? For Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Welcome to NBA basketball. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. Someone will be keeping an eye on JaVale McGee.
Yeah, when he's not...
Kicks it to Leonard. A rebound by the Lakers. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And Kevin, in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up way too often.
Yeah, and that did make things really easy, guys. Nice to get a win if you're on that side of it and not to have to work too hard for it.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
And he sinks the second.
The main thing there was that he got them a two-possession lead despite the one miss.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Doc Rivers. He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
And thank you, Doris. The Los Angeles Clippers, they come into this one following a loss to Oklahoma City.
And that result was no surprise, Clark, because they played very loose with the ball that night.
Yeah, they were carefree. Footloose and fancy-free with the ball doesn't get it done. And how often do we see it, Steve? The team that loses the turnover battle loses the game.
And a quick look now at the best free throw shooting team. Fourth spot held by the Lakers.
You don't want to send this team to the line. They've been solid. All season. And coaches have to ask themselves, is it worth it to foul these guys? They're excellent from the stripe as a team, not just a couple of guys. Their whole team makes foul shots.
Leonard kicks to George. Los Angeles with another miss.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
The offensive rebound. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
Both shots good from the stripe.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Here's Beverly. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The pass to Claver. He dishes it to George. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. That one a little long.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
And he hits it and gets hacked down the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Clippers trailed by 8. Back to Green. Pass to Magruder. Kabongele. Here's Leonard. That three off the mark. LA has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Jimenez, the pass to Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got 5 points so far.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Leonard dishes to Green. The feed to Williams. Back to Green. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And Williams gets it to go on the assist from Green. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Leonard against LeBron. Here's Davis. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. He's got 7.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Williams gets a screen from Green. Green with a screen for Williams. Pass to Magruder. Kabandele. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Magruder. There's the 3. The shot, no good.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yep, they were ready to go right from the opening tip.
Back to LeBron. Hits the three-point bomb. LeBron's got 6. Here's Leonard. He's coming off a 37-point game against Oklahoma City.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped him too.
Outside Williams. Back to Leonard. Pass to Magruder. It's stolen. Here's Jimenez. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And as the first quarter wraps up.
No better show in town than the Lakers. Come out and join the excitement. The Beat.
We've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Green kicks to Williams. Feeds to Leonard. Dishes it to Green. Pass to Williams. Lock at 6. And stolen by LeBron. Jimenez, he's in at the point. He's out there with LeBron James. Anthony Davis is out there with Green. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
If there's one thing he does better than anything else, it's just his ability to weave his way through all kinds of traffic on the fast break and find himself at the rim.
He's always in danger of going rack to rack on them.
Clippers trail by 9. And here is Williams. Right now averaging 15 points a game. Here's Leonard. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Leonard's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, it was a dismal start from the field for them in the first quarter, but they're finally starting to turn it around.
Well, I don't think it could have gotten any worse, partner. I mean, you figure they had all their bad misses out of the way and should be good to go now.
And again, no good by the Lakers. The 3 from LeBron gets it to go. LeBron's got 9.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Williams, that's good.
Now they're finally starting to shoot the ball a little bit better now.
You know, I thought this was the kind of play they needed in the first quarter, but as I always like to say, it's better late than never.
He kicks it to LeBron. Passes it to Jimenez. 4 seconds left. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
No, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
The clock runs out.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome to the 2K Sports.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And now we return to the action. Here's Davis. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And the pass to Jimenez. No good with the triple. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. So for the Clippers right now, they've got Noah. Green is out there with Paul George. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Williams at the shooting guard. Shot clock at 6. And George kicks to Green. That's tipped. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And this, now a list of guys who can shoot it as well as they can pass it. The point guards with the highest shooting percentage in the NBA. And you look at the beast. And, of course, LeBron James.
Well, as a point guard, you want to create the best shot possible for your team on every trip. And given the way those players have shot the ball, it might always be a good idea for them to do it alone.
I don't really want to see them doing that, Steve. They got to keep everything in the framework of the team, no matter how well they're shooting it. I know what you mean. They have been hot, but keep everybody involved.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella is all about power and force.
Paul George, he's checked in for the Clippers. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in their last matchup against the Nuggets was a major factor. He ended with 7 points and was a major factor on defense, turning away several shot attempts. Just another fantastic showing in what has been a great stretch of basketball for him.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by Steve his standards.
Well, those are pretty high standards ordinarily. We'll see how much it carries over. It's not a performance that will be easy to repeat.
But you like to have that in your arsenal and on your resume so you can call on it the next time you get out on the court. So I think it'll serve him better than it won't.
Leonard against Green. Leonard kicks to George. He feeds it to Green. Back to George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And stolen by LeBron. And a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
There's the dish to Williams. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. The Clippers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Jimenez, he's in at point guard. Anthony Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Man, that's too bad. The easy shot there. You got to knock that one down.
Well, that's a concentration cramp right there. I mean, just lost focus.
And here's a quick look at how the Clippers' schedule is shaping up. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Lakers?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And another area where they've done a great job tonight is forcing the issue defensively and getting some steals.
We've seen Williams playing a good game here. He has 9 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
Yeah, it is a nice number. He's taken it upon himself to really find his teammates and to get this offense going.
Daniel Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. Kicks to McGee. Goes up on the block. That's in there. Davis with the assist. McGee's got 14 points now in the second half. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Leonard kicks to Williams. He dishes it to Beverly. It's good from long range. Lakers leading by 21. Snatched away. Now the Clippers moving it up. And it's good.
Great job capitalizing on that steal and getting the easy points in transition.
Exactly how it should be done after a turnover.
The Lakers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. Beverly, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Paul George, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Good on the second free throw. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the wide. L.A. has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc, since the final quarter's gotten underway. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Back door.
The feed now to Leonard. 5 on the clock.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. That's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
Claver. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style, a beat down the entire way.
Feeds it to Claver. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Claver's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
Leonard attacking, gives him the lead pass.
Now their offense has kicked into gear, but seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating. I mean, you guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
McGee. Nice D from Claver.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Leonard with the ball. Now Green defending. Claver dishes to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. The 3. Good. Here's the Beast. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And that'll